And Lumi is a very ambitious project, very complex one. It's a collaborative effort to give the best. And I think the resident will be very, very happy with the outcome.
There are breadcrumbs for us to help us find out what we need to find. Successful investors have found this and doubled their investment in mainland China very fast.
In China, actually, I earned double when I was invest in Shanghai property.
In Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, people can also make double or even triple when they know this. It takes a lot of observation, and most of the time, it doesn't come from the hearsay, but you have to observe and listen from the people who actually did it. So let's do a small exercise today. You can go around and ask your friends who actually invested in Vietnam, especially Ho Chi Minh City, back to 2017, for how much they earned when they invested in property in Ho Chi Minh City. If the answer is about 50% profit, they are the liars, because the actual number should be double or triple by now.
Of magic, a cast of spell, the sky above, the grass below, the kind of love I never know.
Today is already 2024 and the price in Ho Chi Minh City, the central business district, has gone up. The price in the central business district is from $7,000 per square meter. Well, with the price has increased like this, it presses the rental yield down from 8% to only 5% and also create a lot of difficulty for investors to join the market and earn double or triple like before. What will be your change right now? Is there anything similar to Ho Chi Minh City in 2017 or mainland China before? When you have the questions, the universe will answer. Are you looking to invest in a place that can help you gain decent capital yield, say double in just 1 or 2 years, and 6 to 8% rental yield, especially when it comes in an off-plan payment, which means you can pay partial by partial in 3 years. And every year, you only have to prepare about 20% of the total price. And the total price I'm saying right now is for 2 bedroom, around 75 to 80 square meter, only costs you $250,000. For the whole year of plan payment, it only costs you about $50,000. This is very attracting.
It's here in the light now. Can you catch it? Catch it. Hold your hand up. It's magic, magic. The sky above, the grass below, the kind of love I never know.
Where is it? It's located in the prime location in Hanoi. And the Hanoi people, since they are very used to the project which are already completed to buy, so these projects often come with a very fast payment that forces them to pay everything in only a year. So the project I'm talking to you right now, offering 3 years of plan payment, is super rare in the whole market in Hanoi. Now, you may wonder in Hanoi, why there are no such project that can offer a longer payment schedule. It is because the people in there lose their trust in the local developers, which often have the delayed construction. But the project I'm talking about isn't coming from any local developers. Actually, it comes from a reputable international developer that everybody should know, CapitaLand.
I thought I'd never see it again, but you brought it back to how it was then. It's here in the light
Now there is something that the CapitaLand always brings with them when they enter any other project. It's their vision, and the vision that you can easily feel it coming from their old main architect.
My name is Jean-François Milou. I am the principal architect of Studio Milou.
Tôi là Trung, Nguyễn Thành Trung, đến từ văn phòng Studio Milou Singapore.
The brief of CapitaLand, a very interesting one.
Và chúng tôi phải làm thế nào đấy để mang đến một không gian sống giá trị hơn, đồng thời phải thể hiện được cái triết lý thiết kế của mình vào đó nữa.
Lumi is the root of a Latin word which means light. The residential project by a layer of light just floating on the ground and progressively growing in the tower. The feeling that the light is as well part of the landscape and growing out of the landscape is very important in the residence experience. It's very clear that we try to bring additional things on the facade of the building in order to create this kind of verticality which help the architecture to merge with the landscape. So this kind of things are in fact repeating the verticality of the forest. And of course the screen as well. I mean, the screen is a kind of a leitmotif which is a recurring theme in the design we do, because always try to filter the light when we can. As I said, light is not always your best friend. You have really to play with it.
Xuất phát điểm đầu tiên khi chúng tôi tiếp cận thiết kế dự án Lumi của chúng ta, tôi đặt mình vào vị trí là một người sử dụng của không gian này trong tương lai để mang đến được không gian sống hòa quyện với thiên nhiên, cây xanh, cảnh quan, tiến sát tới ngưỡng cửa của từng ngôi nhà. Các cư dân ở đây có thể tìm thấy những không gian sống hết sức là yên bình để có thể ngồi trò chuyện với con cái của mình. Điều đó thực sự là hết sức xa xỉ so với những cái khu vực khác ở Hà Nội nói chung. Trong khu vực này thì chúng ta có một khu vực, một cái dải xanh, một công viên trung tâm rất là lớn trải dài từ phía Bắc xuống phía Nam, nơi mà không gian sống tràn ngập với không gian thiên nhiên, cây xanh, ánh sáng, cây cỏ, tạo một cảm giác là công trình được mọc lên từ cảnh quan, hòa quyện một cách hữu cơ với hệ cảnh quan.
This sky bridge is a very important element in the perspective of this garden, because it's in a very subtle way. This garden is one of the most ambitious residential garden built in Vietnam today. So there is a lot of facilities for the people to enjoy. By designing higher standard than usually, you will create the feeling of the resident and the people in the neighborhood that this building important to keep and to maintain. The benefit for the planet and the environment is enormous.
Ta đang nói đến một cái bền vững phi vật thể, từ việc sử dụng vật liệu, từ việc lựa chọn vật liệu cho đến cách thức thi công, rồi tất cả những việc tiết kiệm năng lượng hay là sử dụng hiệu quả năng lượng để đảm bảo được cái tiêu chí tạo nên một không gian sống yên bình, tạo mà mọi người cảm thấy yêu không gian của mình, mọi người cảm thấy gắn bó và gắn kết với không gian của mình.
And Lumi is a very ambitious project, very complex one. It's a collaborative effort to give the best, and I think the resident will be very, very happy with the outcome.
You are at the right place, right time. Hanoi in 2024 is exactly like Ho Chi Minh City in 2017. The price is right, the location, the infrastructure booming, the surge of FDI, and especially the increase in numbers of international developers. And the one we are talking about is CapitaLand. So whenever we invest in any property, anywhere in the whole world, the first, the second, and the third questions we always ask ourselves is location, location, and location. Lumi Hanoi is located in a very well-connected location. It takes you only around 25 minutes from here to the CBD of Hanoi through a very big highway called Thăng Long Highway, and there are also all the future metro lines across this project. So there are a lot of things good about this project we have mentioned, like the payment scheme, the price, the developer, the location. And I would like to give you more information about the amenities this project can give. Actually, this is like a unique value that the CapitaLand always bring to their residents. With the Lumi Hanoi, it's up to now is a project that can bring the most amenities, more than 80 plus amenities for the residents in this project. And it also comes with like a 5-hectare public park in front of the project. Make sure that all of the residents here can enjoy not only the peace from the project itself, but also the greenery and the cleanness from this park. Alright, do you remember that in the very beginning, I'm talking about the breadcrumbs? This project has all of the breadcrumbs you need. For example, like the project hasn't finished the model house, but you can see up to now the interest of the people toward this project already accumulate more than 2,000 bookings. That's why I'm rushed to make this clip in order to give you this information, because the booking phase can be closed in any time. As in the very first phase, the developer only releases about 1,500 apartments. But up to now, there are already more than 2,000 people showing interest of buying. So it has to say the competition in order to get an apartment in here is already high. And if you don't be fast enough, maybe there's nothing for you to buy. So let's wrap up on the breadcrumbs again. Firstly, the price, then the location, the well-known international developer, the design of the project, the ambition of the project, vision, the amenities, and the interest of the people toward this project, making sure that the demand for the housing in Hanoi is always increasing. And I also have the facts coming from the most of the research that Hanoi in the next few years will keep being sought of the housing supply. The price for the housing in Hanoi will keep increasing, similar with a rental. You can see in a very short trend toward 3 to 5 years from now, the price, the rental, and the demand will on an upward trend, whereas the supply is opposite on the downward trend. While the whole thing is exactly like Ho Chi Minh City in 2017. This is your chance right now, and the time is correct. Wait no more. Find my contact details in the description or the comment below and reach me out. That's all for this week, and see you next week. Thank you.